I wanna kiss you right there. That's all I ask of you. Just give me all your loving. I'm showing, especially there and there. What? That's all I ask of you. Oh, I love that song down to the ground, bitch. That song has been on my mind all day long. Oh my gosh. So let me just give you a little backstory. I was on Twitter at like 6:30 a.m. when my alarm went off to get up and start my day. And that was like one of the first tweets on my timeline. And I listened to it and I was just like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard this song in a little minute. But it's always been my song. Oh my God, girl. I love Raphael Sadiq. And I just love his mouth in that video. Like, I just have this thing about mouths. Like, I just love the imperfections of people's mouths. Now, I ain't talking about no chewed up rock ass, like, real fucked up type teeth, that's just, something molded and grossed out and like looking crazy. I'm not talking about nothing like that, but just people with slight imperfections, like in their teeth. It's hard to explain, but I just really like people's mouth areas. And so the way he was working his mouth and then coupled with the braces and I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but like I just visualize it in my mind every time I'm singing and how wide he was opening his mouth when he was like, especially there and there. And then the braces was catching all the glistening of the lights and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, that's such a good song. But anyway, girl, what the... let's just I'm not even gonna go through all the bullshit of an introduction and all of that, but you know who I am or you wouldn't be here. What? Oh. But anyway, I really had to get back out here. Like, it's just been on my mind. It's just been heavy on my mind. Like, I was meant for more. Like, that's just what I'm about to sit here and talk about. Like, I gotta stop trying to be perfect. I gotta stop trying to, like I said, God has blessed me with a beautiful mind. And what I mean by that is God has given me vision. I've always had a vision. I could always see what it was that I wanted. I could always visualize myself doing whatever, being whatever. Like, I've literally, vividly always have been able to do that. But the issue comes when so I'm going ahead and I'm trying it out. And if things are not going according to the exact vision, the way that I see it in my mind, I just give up. Like, it has to match perfectly to what I've envisioned in my mind, or else it's no good. And I'm scrapping it and I'm moving on to the next thing. And that's no way to be. Like, that's no way to be. And it took me a long time to realize, like, that's one layer of being a perfectionism. And like I said, when I think of a perfect person, I think of somebody who is perfect, somebody who's got it all together, somebody who's prim, proper, prissy, like, all together. And the fact of the matter is, perfectionism shows up in a very imperfect way a lot of times. And me being an imperfect person, I never considered myself to be a perfectionist. But my habits are very much giving perfectionist, hun. My habits are very much giving, like, yeah, if it's not to the T as to how I have visualized it, then it's not right and I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm just over it. I'm done. You know what I mean? And then also my mind runs so rampantly, like I'm just on to the next, like, it's just, honey, a jack of all trades, master of none is me in the dictionary. A picture of me in the dictionary when you see a jack of all trades and a master of none. There's so many things that I can do. Like my hands are in so many pots that I literally do nothing with it. Like, I can do so many. I could do hair. I could do makeup. I could do nails. I can freaking act, probably, like I can sing a little bit. Like, y'all heard that? That's all I ask of you. Girl, I can sing, I can dance, I can act, I can do so many. Like, I am a real theatrical type bitch. Like, I am just very good. Like, I'm just very good. My grandfather was very good with his hands. He could cook. He was a carpenter. He was took care of the house. He was a homemaker. He was a chef. He was a gardener. He was like so many things. He was like so many things. But he was accomplishing those. I guess he didn't have that perfectionist on top of it, because he actually got his shit accomplished. Me, I could do a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't actually accomplish shit with it, because if like I said, if it's not perfect to the T, then I just can't. I just can't. And so me even coming and just giving it to you straight up, real and raw right now, my son running around in the background, his TV show on, you know what I mean? All the gimmicks, all the glitz, all the glam, like, that will come down the line. If I stay consistent, if I stay down, yeah, my vision, it will happen. It will come down the line, but you got to start somewhere. And that's my problem. That was the problem. I always want to start at the end, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? The big grand scale, like, that's where I want to start at. That's how I got to walk into it like that. But I have to change that. Like, I have to change that mentality. I have to change that mindset. No, I'm teaching myself right now that you have to, it takes one step after another. I have to put in work. I have to literally take it one day at a time, take one step at a time. And then I will have that vision. I will receive that vision. Like before I know it, I'll be standing in that vision that God gave me. But it takes time. It takes work to get there. And I have no work ethic. Like, literally, I can't stand a job. I tell you right, I tell people all the time, I don't know how people go into these jobs. Just the other day on Twitter, I seen this girl, she had got a job at wherever the hell she got a job at. Congratulations to her. But I've just never been a, clock in worker bee type of bitch. I don't do authority, and I don't do micromanaging, and I just don't do all of the shit that having a job entails. You know what I mean? So like I said, the girl on Twitter, she got a job and she was very proud, and she was like showing off, like the way that she had decorated her desk, the before and after of the way she had decorated her desk. And, she made it real personal, like, to her and everything like that. And it was very cute. But I just was in the back of my mind the whole time. I'm just saying, bitch, I would never. Bitch, I've had jobs where I've had a cubicle before. And at the end of the day, you would have never known a bitch had ever sat there. The only thing that was ever left was the sweater that I accidentally forgot hanging on the back of my chair. Bitch, it was not a picture of a dog, not a personal stapler that I bought from Five Below to bring in so I could have pink staples instead of the regular silver ones that the job supply, bitch. Not a pencil, not a pad, not a book to read. Nothing was left there. You wouldn't, like I said, you would not know that any bitch had ever worked in this cubicle when it was time to clock out. And that's just how detached that I am, and it was like me not even doing it on purpose. And I'm a bitch that loves to decorate. Is the crazy part. I love to decorate. I love to make things personal. I love that. But I can only put energy into places that fulfill me, that I feel like I'm getting something out of it. And yeah, like, I guess I was getting a paycheck out of having the job, but I was not fulfilled. I was only doing it for a paycheck. I'm the type of person, I have to have passion. I am a passionate person. I'm a person full of emotion. And if what I'm doing is not bringing any emotion out of me, what am I doing it for? If I'm not passionate about what it is that I'm doing, what am I doing it for? And so then I don't want to do it. And so then I don't do anything. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm just saying. Like, I've never been a worker bee type of bitch. And I'll never be a worker bee type of bitch, because I've just always been a bitch that was just supposed to, like, this was my destiny. I was always supposed to just do something along the lines of something other than what they tell us we're supposed to be doing. Okay? Like, I was just destined for more. I was just destined for more, and I've always known that. But the issue was I never knew what. I never knew what it was. And then I let life distract me from ever finding it out. And I'm still on the path. I'm still on the path to really finding it out. I'm still on the path to truly finding it out. But I do know what it's not. And that's half the battle, if you ask me. I do know that I was not meant to be a worker bee. I do know that I was meant to be the queen. And so this is just me standing in my imperfection, standing in my queen shit, bitch. And just giving it up real, giving it up raw, the way I like it. Yeah, real freak, bitch. You already knew that. If it ain't raw, I don't want it. But see, and this is what I'm saying. My mind goes to so many different places. Because why the hell did I even tell the story about the damn girl getting the cubicle, decorating her cubicle? Well, I guess to the point that, yeah, I'm not a worker girl. I'm not a worker bee type girl. And I'm not. You know, I guess I got all my point across. But see, this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Let me just flow. Let me just be me. If I was having a conversation with you right here in front of me, this is the way the conversation would go. Because, like, there's just so many things that pop into my mind. So I need to play into my imperfections. One thing about me that I know is I don't like doing things that I don't want to do. I don't like doing things that feel like work. Like I said, I have to be passionate. I have to truly be emotional about it. And being perfect feels too much like work. And if I know that I'm a person who does not like to be micromanaged, being perfect is me micromanaging myself. And I hate being micromanaged. So this is just me standing on my imperfection and saying it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be random. It's okay to just live in this chaotic mind of mine because it's all for the good. You know what I mean? Like, and so my message to you is stand in it. Stand in it in all shades of your chaos. You know, of your imperfection. You know, I could have been, and I don't even want to, I was about to say, I could have been so much further if, I wouldn't have been, trying to be perfect. But I don't even like to speak like that because honestly, what's the point? Like, what's the point in dwelling on the past? Can I dial that bitch back up and go back to the year 2000? No. You know what I mean? No, I cannot. So all we have is now. All we have is now because tomorrow is not promised and yesterday been gone. So all we have is right now. So what am I going to do right now? The vision that God has given me is not in my hands right now, but I know that I have to do a little bit of the groundwork. Faith without works is dead. I have faith in the vision that God gave me. But if I never put in any work, then that vision is just as good as damn dead. So this is me. And why I'm dwelling on the perfection of it all. I'm saying, like, I feel like I gotta have, there should be more order, when I come on here, there should be more order, but it's also okay to just come real, come raw. And that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm coming real, I'm coming raw. It's been heavy on my mind for these last couple days. And I'm just like, well, bitch, I sit up and I listen to this person and listen to that person on their shit while I'm driving, while I'm doing this, while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing that. Shoot, there's somebody that could be listening to me the same way that I'm listening to these other people. You know what I mean? I could be saying something that really needs to be said. God could lay a message on my heart that's not even for me, a message that's for somebody else, but God is using me. So yes, this is my commitment to God and a commitment to myself. I will allow the Lord to use me. I will be myself, and I will allow the Lord to use me because to touch somebody else. Because there's somebody out here that's gonna need to hear this. This is gonna wake up a little spark in someone, and then I will have done my job. I will have done my job. I will have, completed my purpose. If even it's just one person, as just as much as this is therapeutic for me right now, like I just feel so cool not having the pressure of, I gotta have the music going in the background, and I gotta have a fire intro, and I gotta have cool graphics, and I gotta, like, all of that is cute. All of that is cute, and I do want that. But it's also okay to come real, to come raw. So this is how I'm giving it up. And really, like I said, shout out to my boy, Grand Marquise. Shout out to my boy, Grand Marquise. This one's for you, baby. That's all I ask of you. Just give me all your loving. Especially there and there. Go to the table. Go sit down at the table. What's going on? You know the vibes. Go sit down at the table. Who do these kids think they are? Like, you're not about to sit here and eat your food all out in the living room and then expect me to have to get on my hands and knees and vacuum and clean it up where you done spilled and crumpled up chicken nuggets and stuff. Please get back to the table. And thank you. But anyway, as I was saying, real and raw. Now the previous me would have stopped, would have, or let my son tear up so I wouldn't. No. This is real life. I am a single mother. This is real life. My baby out here doing some BS, bringing his food into the living room. Absolutely not. Get your ass back to that table. And that's what it is. This is the real life of a mother. Straight like that. But back to what I was saying, so yeah, this is me and my imperfection. Oop, you caught me being a mom. Anyway, like I said, shout out to my boy Grand Marquise, because as I said in the beginning, it's just been on my heart. Like I'm saying, like I go through bouts of this being on my heart all the time, like getting out here. Even before I created this specific channel, there have been others. There have been other means of me getting myself out there, getting my voice heard. You know what I mean? But perfectionism, holding on to perfection. This is the first time that I'm releasing perfection, that I'm releasing it and I'm coming straight up. And it feels so good. And so, like I said, it had been on my heart to really, like, girl, get out, girl. Come on. What's stopping you except you? The only thing in your way is yourself. It had been on my heart, and I swear, for the last couple days. And then I go and I see a DM from Grand Marquise, and he's just giving me encouragement. And it's just the fact of, like, you don't know me and I don't know you, but you took the time out of your day to give me encouragement. You see something in me, like how? And how do you see something in me that, and I'm not even going to say that I don't see in myself, because I do see it in myself. Like I said, God gave me a vision, but I'm so busy trying to chase that end goal, trying to chase that vision, that I'm missing out on the fact that there are steps to achieve that. I have to make some steps. I have to make some moves before I can achieve that goal. You know what I mean? So yes, I see it, but it was just, his message was just confirmation for me. His message was just extreme confirmation for me. And I will always hold that near and dear to my heart. He's always been a supporter of mine. I have many people I fuck with. I don't want to say supporter. Look at me thinking I'm a celeb, bitch. But no, like, as far as the people that I fuck with on, let's say, he's definitely always been one of the people that I fuck with. You know, we have great camaraderie. But it just, it just really was touching to me. And it was just confirmation for me, like, of what I'm feeling. Like, yeah, this is on your mind for a reason. And now look, I didn't have to send thank you, Grand Marquise, for allowing the Lord to use you, child. Because you allowed them to use you, and this really, was, like I told you, it was confirmation for me. That message was confirmation for me that I just got to do it. That I just got to leave that shit at the wayside, and I got to come on now and get down to it. So that's what I did. That's it. And I'm making a promise to me. I'm making a promise to God. I'm making a promise to my baby. Like, for real. Like, fuck all the funny shit. Bitch, I'm back out here. It's Friday. Where the drinks at? And we about to do this. So, yeah. I will be back. Of course, I'm going to have more little chit chats like this. But then I'm also going to be sharing my stories, like the previous videos that I have up. Sharing, some stories. It's one thing to, like, write out my little stuff that I write out, but it's another thing to, like, verbally express it. I feel like it's just so much better, verbally expressed. So even some stuff that I've already shared, I will be verbally expressing again. It's just, I don't even know. So I'm not even going to, I'm not even going to get all into it. But I do know that this is coming up. And that's that on that. Bye.